Thank you. I think that's already. Yeah. So I'm just going to introduce myself really quickly. My name is Fred. I graduated medical school from China, and I recently got into residency in Pittsburgh. So because I have like this medical background, you're gonna see some science stuff. So I hope you guys bear with it. Hope it's not too traumatic. You guys remember your high school science classes? That would be great. Lastly, before we start, I want to we have a lot of young people here. You guys, just don't bother people around you, and if you want to sit still, take notes. I'm going to ask you questions too, so it'll be a response time. Okay, so as we start, if everybody can go to 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 12 to 27. It's on there. So let's just read it together on 3. 1, 2, 3. For just as the body is one and has many members, and all the members of the body, though many, are one body. So it is with Christ. For in one Spirit we were all baptized into one body, Jews or Greeks, slaves or free, and all were made to drink of one Spirit. For the body does not consist of one member, but of many. If the foot should say, because I am not a hand, I do not belong to the body, that will not make it any less a part of the body. And if the ear should say, because I am not an eye, I do not belong to the body, that will not make it any less a part of the body. If the whole body were an eye, if the whole body were an eye, where would be the sense of hearing? If the whole body were an ear, where would be the sense of smell? But as it is, God arranged the members in the body, each one of them as He chose. If all were a single member, where would the body be? As it is, there are many parts, yet one body. The eye cannot say to the hand, I have no need of you, nor again the head to the feet, I have no need of you. On the contrary, the parts of the body that seem to be weaker are indispensable. And on those parts of the body that we think less honorable, we bestow the greater honor. And our unpresentable parts are treated with greater modesty, which are the more presentable parts do not require. For God has so composed the body, giving greater honor to the part that lacketh, that there may be no division in the body, but that the members may have the same care for one another. If one member suffers, all suffer together. If one member is honored, all rejoice together. Now you are the body of Christ, and individually members of it. This is the word of God. You want to pray first? Lord, thank you for bringing us on here. Please, I pray that you may just bless us all, that we may just hear your word, Father, Lord, and just really just dwell upon it, Lord, and just be receptive to it, and really develop our relationship with you, Father. I pray that you can just be with us today, and let us just have a heart of thanksgiving for everything. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay, so as we read that verse, that passage, let's talk about the body of Christ. So what is the body of Christ? Anybody? What is the body of Christ? It's the church, yeah. It is the church. So what is the church? Huh? What is the church?
Ecclesia.
Is this the church? Anybody know what this is? Yeah, it's Notre Dame. Yes. Yeah, unfortunately. But is this the church? Yes? No? No? Why is it not the church? Okay, is this the church? Yes? So this is the church, this is the church. What's the difference?
This one's a weird about difference.
So, what do you mean? Notre Dame has a cross too? Yeah.
Well, they're in France.
So if they're in France, they're not a church. No. Okay. So the Greek word for church is ecclesia, which means an assembly, congregation, or a council. Okay? So back in the days with Paul, for 1 Corinthians, he was writing to the church of Corinth. Okay? But do they have like a building in Corinth where they call it, oh, this is the church, everybody comes here? No? So what does it mean by the church of Corinth? It's the people in Corinth that is the church. It's not just the building. So church is, the body of Christ is divided into two, which is the universal versus the local. Local is what I explained, like the Church of Corinth or a Church of Ephesus. It's just like the body and the congregation within that city. So here Romanet will be the Church of Romanet or something like that. And universal will be all Christians and encompasses. But today I'll just mainly be talking about the local. So now we know that the church isn't just a building, it's the people within the building. So that's the body of Christ. So what does it mean to be a member of the body of Christ? Well, the body does not consist of one member, but of many. If you read the passage, how many members of the body can you find? Just give me an example. What does it say? It says, you're an eye? What else? Ear, okay, then. Foot, yeah? Yeah?
Head.
No, it doesn't say that. Nice try. Foot, hand, ear, eye, and nose. Okay? So they're a little tricky. Yeah. But then I just want to get more specific. What does it mean to be a hand? What does it mean to be a foot? What does that mean? Like, I'm a foot. What does that mean I do? I walk? Okay, I'm walking. Is this helping? No. So we're going to go to science. There we go. So these are all organ systems within the body. This is a little bit more specific. So the members is just very general. So this is just an example I'm using. So you see each organ system. You have the skeletal, central, circulatory, brain, lungs, everything is there, but everything does something, right? All the members do something. Eyes see, ears hear, the mouth speaks, the hands you touch things, but just like the organ systems, everything has a function. Okay, so let's go smaller. Let's go more specialized than this. What's the smallest living organism in the body? Yes. Everybody remember the microbiology? It's a cell. In the cell, you have a little cell too. Yes, what is microbiology? Hey, yes. Good. You guys remember. But you see, everything has a function. They all do something. Okay? Being a member of the church, of the body of Christ, means that you have a responsibility and a function. It's not just a church building where you come, where you see people just play, praise and worship, sing a song, hear somebody talk. No, that's not what it is. Church is the people within this building. It's not this building itself. Sure, this building is nice, but even without this building, we're still here. Okay? So now that you know that everybody has a function and a responsibility, what does that mean? Am I mitochondria? Am I the powerhouse of the cell? What do I do? What is your function? What is your responsibility? For all those who are baptized and who are called to follow Christ, does anybody know what Jesus tells you to do? Yes. That is called a Great Commission. Yeah. What else?
Share the gospel.
Yeah, this is basically the Great Commission. Alright, here. I'll give you just a few examples. It's not all of them. So you have share the gospel, which is the Great Commission. You remember? Does anyone know the Great Commandments? There's two. Love God with our heart. And love your neighbors, right? And then third one is a function as a Christian to build up the body of Christ. In Ephesians 4:12, to equip the saints for the work of ministry, for building up the body of Christ. And then 1 Corinthians 14:12 is, so with yourselves, since you are eager for manifestations of the Spirit, strive to excel in building up the church. Now you're going to say, oh, but, okay, now I know what to do, but, I'm too young, or I'm too old. So does anybody know how old these people were when they were called? Very old. Anybody know how old Abraham was?
75. 75.
75, yes. No, John, you're looking at the PowerPoint. Okay, how old is Moses? We should know this. Our planning went over this a lot.
40?
No, not 40. 40 is when he left Egypt. 80, yes. Okay, so these are the older people, but most of you guys are really young. So let's say David. Oh, nice. Yeah, very good. Well, Jesus preached in the temple? 7? No. 12, yes. Jesus is 12.
when he preached in the temple. And lastly, Timothy. Anybody know who Timothy is?
16.
Yeah, but who is he? Who is Timothy? He is Paul's, yes, disciple. He was called and he was baptized at 16. At 16, he started following Paul. Throughout his second mission trip throughout Asia Minor, that's when he did it. So for those of you who are 16 years old, maybe you'll go with David to Vietnam or something. But just because you're young or you're old, too old doesn't mean you can't serve. That means you still have a function, you're still doing something. God's calling you to do something. So this is 1 Timothy 4:12-15. Paul is writing to Timothy, encouraging him. Let no one despise you for your youth, but set the believers an example in speech and conduct and love and faith and purity. Until I come, devote yourself to the public reading of Scripture, to exhortations, to teaching. Do not neglect the gift you have, which was given you by prophecy. When the council of elders laid their hands on you, practice these things. Immerse yourself in them so that all may see your progress. Okay, now you know that you have a function and that you're called to do something, but what is it? You like this little picture? This is a stem cell. If everybody knows what a stem cell is, it's a cell that hasn't really been defined its function yet. It's still in the developing phase. You don't know what you're going to be. Am I going to be like an ear cell, or like a heart cell, or like a toe cell, or something like that? So yeah. So how do you find it? How do you find your function? Is read the Bible. I know it's very, very cliche. Read the Bible and pray, but it is here. In the rest of 1 Corinthians 12, you have spiritual gifts. These are, in Ephesians 4, Romans 12, these are all gifts specifically for building the ministry in the church. You have leadership, prophecy, healing, apostleship, teaching, service, giving, mercy, hospitality, exhortation, evangelism, faith, administration, pastor, intercession / prayer, discernment, encouragement, wisdom, and knowledge of the word. So you see all of these gifts, and everybody's given at least one of them. Everybody has a gift that God has given you when you're baptized. The Holy Spirit just manifests itself in you. Now, how those gifts express itself is very different, because everybody's different. That's just how it is. Thomas and I are different. He's taller than me. Now there are varieties of gifts, but the same Spirit. There are varieties of service, but the same Lord. And there are varieties of activities, but it's the same God who empowers them all and everyone. To each is given the manifestation of the Spirit for the common good. If your gift for praise and worship, not everybody plays the piano. If everybody plays the piano, it's not going to sound very, very nice. But you have the drums, you have people singing and everything. You're given the gift of preaching, but that doesn't mean everybody's preaching the same way. Though you're given the gift, the way it expresses itself is different. So lastly, these are the last two. I know the young people won't like it, because one is serving. How you find your gift is you serve, try it. You go out, you try playing something, or you try preaching, or you try helping, or any of those. And the second is listen to others' advice. So when Uncle Lenny tells you something, he's like, you should go try and help out with this. you guys should listen to him and then see how it goes. So Ephesians 4:11-12 is, and he gave the apostles, the prophets, the evangelists, the shepherds and teachers to equip the saints for the work of ministry, for building up the body of Christ. If you don't really visualize yourself that well, that's just how it is. Either you're just really confident and you just want to do everything, or you just don't really know yourself. It's when other people see you that they'll tell you. You're like, hey, you're really good at serving. Why don't you help out serving? Or hey, you're really good with people. You can help out with ushering. Or wow, you have a really nice voice. Maybe you can try singing for the praise and worship team or something like that. But it's not like I'm singing. I'm like, oh wow, my voice is so nice. Or I'm serving. Like, oh, I'm serving so nice. No, it's usually when other people confirm it and they usually tell you, and that's when you can try to find out. So now that you know that you're a member and that you have a function and responsibility, how do you be one body? For just as the body is one and has many members, and all the members of the body, though many, are one body, so it is with Christ. For in one Spirit we were all baptized in one body, Jews or Greeks, slaves or free, all were made to drink of one spirit. This is Romans 12, 3-8. For by the grace given to me, I say to everyone among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think with sober judgment, each according to the measure of faith that God has assigned. For as in one body we have many members, and the members do not all have the same function. So we, though many, are one body in Christ, and individually members one of another. Having gifts that differ according to the grace given to us, let us use them. If prophecy, in proportion to our faith. In service, in our serving. The one who teaches in his teaching, the one who exhorts in his exhortation, the one who contributes in generosity, the one who leads with zeal, the one who does acts of mercy with cheerfulness. So you found out what you want to do, what you found what God is calling you, and you go do it. But the thing is, you're not doing it by yourself. You're doing it with other people around you. If you're on a team, okay? You're on a team. This is very, very cliche. So together, everyone can achieve more. Teamwork makes the dream work. But you know why, like, employers look for this? Why do they say, oh, you have to put on your resume, oh, I work so well in a team, I'm very adaptable, you know, I play well with others. Why? Why is it important? Because everything functions, you can't do everything yourself. You function together as a unit, okay? If Melissa's just singing by herself while everyone else is doing their own thing, it's not nice. There's no unity within it. There's diversity, but no unity. So working as a team, as it is, there are many parts, yet one body. I cannot say to the hand, I have no need of you. Nor again the head to the feet, I have no need of you. So whatever you're doing, you can't tell another person that you're not important, you're insignificant. We're one body of Christ. Everybody plays a specific role and everybody has their own purpose. What I'm doing, if it's more showy than the others who are in the background, who are working behind the scenes, they're just as important as you. They're even more important as you, as it says in the next verse. On the contrary, the parts of the body that seem to be weaker are indispensable. On those parts of the body that we think less honorable, we bestow the greater honor. And our unpresentable parts are treated with greater modesty, which our more presentable parts do not require. But God has so composed the body, giving greater honor to the part that lacked it. So I think it was last week or the week before, Uncle Lenny said we had like springtime cleaning for the church. And not a lot of you recognize it. A lot of people just take it for granted. They just come and just enjoy it. But if people don't clean up, this place gets dirty. If people don't cook, there's no food to eat. If people aren't on the sound or working it or who's doing the PPT, then you won't have any of this stuff. There are always people who are doing stuff for you, like in a family, okay? If you have dirty laundry, and you don't wash it, does it magically wash itself? No, it doesn't magically wash itself because somebody has to do it. Either your mom or your dad has to pick it up and then clean your room and then put it in the washer and dryer and then it's good as new. And you can wear it to school. Like everybody needs to do something. Does food just appear on your plate when you go home for dinner or for breakfast? No. Because somebody has to do it. Okay? Whether you're doing it or not, somebody has to do it. Somebody has a function of cooking. Right? Somebody has a function of giving you money to spend when you go out shopping or watching a movie. Like, these stuff don't magically appear. And a lot of times we just take it for granted. But it's because we have people who are doing it, people who are behind the scenes sometimes not really appreciated or not really well known, that we just take it for granted that we haven't enjoyed the things we have today. This is something from back then. I don't know if you guys know what it is. It's from Power Rangers. So this is called a Megazord. Power Rangers was one of my favorite shows back then. But fun fact, so Justin, my younger brother, I named him after one of the Power Rangers because I watched it. But you see, when they have the Megazord, it's a lot of different Zords put together. It's not just one. You have the foot is its own, and the arms are its own, and the body and the head are all its own. So you have different members put together, but they're all fighting that guy together. But what happens if the arm's no, I don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to be an ark. What's going to happen? Yeah, if the legs are like, no, I don't want to be a leg. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm leaving. You have one leg. Like, how do you function? Okay, this is another good example is that, does everybody have to do a project in school together with other people? Yeah? This is every project, every team, is that you always have one person who doesn't do any work. All the time. I hear this all the time. There's always one person who doesn't really do any work, and then the other person has to do all the work.
That's me.
Yeah, if you don't do your job, if you don't function, somebody else needs to pick it up. Somebody else needs to take your place. If you're not cleaning your room, your mom and dad are probably going to clean your room. Like, that's just it. Somebody in the end has to do it. And if you don't function, if you don't know your responsibility, then you're just making it trouble for other people. But the beauty of the body, if you guys do anatomy or microbiology or biochemistry, is that everything fits together, but that everything fits together. It's just beautiful, like how like a puzzle just comes into place. Like everything, there's no waste. Everything goes together. The genes, the expressions all fit. Proteins all fit together. It's just like a beautiful, we'll just say puzzle for now. And that if one small thing goes wrong, it causes like drastic changes. One gene expression is wrong, then you would have like maybe boils on your body, or you have cancer or something like that. But the human body is just so amazing that even without a leg, I can still walk. Yeah? You have people without legs, and they can still function. Let's say if I don't have eyes to see, you know what happens to my sense of hearing and smell? Yeah, it becomes sharper. The human body compensates for the lack of parts. Though our church might not be, the English side might not be too big, we don't have all the members. But everybody, you become sharper, you become. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Yes, you become better, but you're compensating for something that we lack. So lastly, it will be caring for members. And there may be no division in the body, but that the members may have the same care for one another. If one member suffers, all suffer together. If one member is honored, all rejoice together. I really like this last verse to tie it all up, because it's not just saying you're an organization. The body of Christ isn't just like a robot, all the parts just working, and that's it. Like, you have companies that tell you, oh, you're like a part in our engine to make everything go smoothly. No, you're not a part. You're a body of Christ, you're a cell, you're a living thing. And that if you suffer, all suffer together. If you're honored, all rejoice together. So let's say the most smallest part of your body will be your pinky toe, right? Everyone know your pinky toe? You don't really use it much. But what happens if you hit your pinky toe? Yeah, right? You don't really, you just stay there holding your leg for the whole time because it's not painful. The whole body has to like, nope, I can't walk. I'm just going to sit here for a while and wait for the pain to go away. And that's how the same thing should be for the body of Christ. When you have a brother or sister who's hurting, like, we should be hurting together with them. That's how we care for one another. If somebody is like, they got a job or whatever, you should be happy for them. But yeah, and that's the beauty of it. But the hard part is that we're all humans. We're not perfect. Sometimes we fail. A lot of times we fail. And we strive to be better. And that's how we care for one another, is that we help each other with each other's burdens. Sometimes it'll be really hard. You'll feel unappreciated, or if you feel like you're doing it for no reason. Why am I here? Why am I caring for somebody else who doesn't care for me? But it's because that Jesus died for us that we can do it. In Ephesians 5:25, it says, "Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her." Jesus died for our sins, as the previous week was the resurrection of Christ. But that's the reason why you can care. This is the reason why, when somebody else if they throw like gum on the floor, like we have the people who clean, they clean it up. They don't get appreciated for it, but they do it because they care. Okay? Can I share something else? Sometimes it'll be very hard to care. You're not going to be appreciated. Nobody's going to see you. Like for those people who clean, it was not a lot. There was just a few people who came to church clean, mainly like little kids. And they did it because either their parents forced them to come here or they actually really wanted to do it. But there's a lot of times where you feel like it's fruitless, where you feel like, oh, I'm doing it, why am I doing it? But God sees you, God knows, and God cares for you, for all that you do. Whatever you do in the secret place, He'll know. Lastly, I want to end with this verse. It is, I, therefore, a prisoner for the Lord, urge you to walk in a manner worthy of the calling to which you have been called, with all humility and gentleness, with patience, bearing one another in love, eager to maintain the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. There is one body and one Spirit, just as you were called to the one hope that belongs to the call. One Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is over all and through all and in all. A grace was given to each one of us according to the measure of Christ's gift. He died for all of us. He died for the church, for one another. Not because we deserve it. No, we don't deserve it. We're sinful people. I pray that we can just care for one another and just really understand how much He paid for us, how much the suffering He's been through, and things that He didn't deserve, just for me and you. So I want everybody to rise as we sing this song.
Come and
together. Okay, let us be one voice. Okay, let's connect together. All right. Let us be one voice and glorify your name. Let us be one voice, declaring that your reign. Let us be one voice in common harmony, and we pray, oh God, let us see. Lift a little head higher, come. Hey, let us be one voice, glorify your name. Let us be one voice, declaring that your reign. Let us be one voice in common harmony, and we pray, oh God, let us see the King. Let's pray now. Let's pray now for the church. Not only for this church, for all the churches in the world. Lord, there will be unity together for God. Pray now. Hallelujah. Oh, we just come to you. We pray for the church. That we be united together, Lord. That we, Lord, that because together we can see the world that we are inside. Lord, help us. Help us to care for one another. Help us to see that we can help. Oh, just thank you that you bind us together as one body. Even as long as longer. Lord, we thank you that when we be saved, we're not just a one son, we are the children of God. So we together, Lord, we pray that today that you bind us together. Let's see we belong to one another. Let us see that who are the weaker one that we should care. Who are the stronger we can learn from them. So pray that you continue to strengthen this body of Christ. That together here we'll be a body, we'll be your voice, we'll be one voice for your love, we'll be one voice to share to the world that you still, God, you still care and love us. We thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Now may the grace of Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the fellowship of Holy Spirit be with us all from now until forever. Say to the person next to you, be of one body.